Welcome, Devil Sniper here, episode number 18, season number 6, our career mode with, yes, West Ham United. Come on, lads, we have a very tough away game against Swansea. Don't be fooled by Swansea. We've been dealt some serious defeats by Swansea. They have been an absolute thorn in our side, along with the likes of Stoke, as you know, who were very, very troublesome in the early years, and also Norwich City of late, and Southampton to add into there. They've been very, very troublesome sides. But as you will see, Adrian running out on the pitch. Here comes the table. We're in touching distance. 1 point off top of the table, Chelsea. Man City are making a push for it. Man United are coming up. Also, Spurs and Arsenal are starting to make a push. But we've just got to keep everything simple. We've just got to play our football, our game, and hopefully we can deliver another Premier League title, or at least a trophy this season. If we finish trophyless, I feel it will be probably the worst season ever, even worse than season number 1. But Diami picking up the ball early doors. Nice to see him getting a run inside, knocking it inside to Adrian. Adrian into Filippo. Filippo with the fake shot, puts it back onto his right foot, puts it in the back of the net. 6 minutes gone, and we are dominating Swansea like the absolute gods that we are. The boys have been playing so well. Training has been going so fantastically. The boys have been working so hard on their fitness levels, on their passing, on their general gameplay has been fantastic. Swansea come back straight away, but thankfully Butland is there, nice, eager and alert to make a very, very important save. Those are the ones that have been catching him out of late, and it's nice to see him hopefully getting back to his form. But as you can see, Swansea trying to dominate. It's Daniels, England international, trying to break through there. Very strong player, but great stout defending by West Ham as per normal. As I say, our tactical awareness has gone to shit as we give the ball away. Oh my days. I had the whole speech lined up, but our tactical awareness there was absolutely awful and an absolute foul. But look at Adrian. Oh, great shot onto the post. Fantastic play. Rumours are that he's not happy at West Ham at this moment in time. We'll have to wait and see how that one pans out. But we played some great football in that first half. Swansea really, really are a very forceful side, very physical side, but they play very graceful football. So going in at half-time with a 1-0 victory away from home was very, very pleasing. It was great to see the boys really buzzing to get out for the second half. As you see, they're chasing down players, but we had to make substitutions. And it's always nice to bring on such world-class players, especially the ones we have at our disposal. Bit of a slack ball out of defence there by Nastasic. He can be forgiven. First game in the team, and Kai puts the ball just wide. But look at Destro knocking the ball into Filippo Bonaperti. He plays a magnificent ball through to Gabbiadini, and Gabbiadini with that surgical left foot sticks it in the top corner after 63 minutes to give us a deserved 2-0 lead. Great interlink play by the Italian boys. Fantastic culture. Forza football by the lads. Gabbiadini again picking up the ball, teasing Swansea, plays the ball through to Bonaperti, and Bonaperti sticks it on the post. Unbelievable. You would expect him to stick it in the back of the net the way he's been playing. But Daniels for Swansea would never give up. A real thorn in the side. Real physical centre half. Reminds me of the likes of John Hart's, an ex-West Ham player who's very, very physical in the air and tries to dominate the centre-backs. But we've got Nastasic and Kolka, and they're not easy to dominate. As you can see, the referee blew the full-time whistle. Swansea 0, West Ham United 2, and that is just absolutely fantastic. Our transfer offer for Oscar was way too low. I basically offered £1 million. I done it by text message to Roman Abramovich. He wasn't happy, and it looks like both players were after Redmond and Ward-Prowse. We just can't get close to the fee, and it's now time for the Daily Jaffa. Welcome to the Daily Jaffa. Number 1 for sport, number 1 for transfers, all for 35 pence. Top right hand corner, Lamela issued challenge to Bonaperti. Full details on page 3 and highlights just below. But we're going to start on the left hand side. UEFA placed stadium on hold. UEFA to track payments made by Locke and McVitie's. UEFA have been very active in looking into all the stadium and transfers made by West Ham United since McVitie's took over the club. Munich manager Boomsteiger is at the centre of the Hammers scandal. Locke took the time to comment at the training ground this morning by stating, "I have nothing to worry about. Mr. Steiger is quite clueless." The story continues. And following on, footballer on Top Gear. So it appears the Top Gear day has sparked some of the West Ham United players into life, with Destro, Bonaperti, Gabbiadini and Lamela all looking to start some internal competition to see who is the fastest driver around the Top Gear test track. Rumours are it will depend on the response from the Jaffa Cake Army if this actually happens. Now, remember, you can submit your own stories to the West Ham United Career Mode by posting in the comment section below. Just follow this simple format, Daily Jaffa, then post your story. Now, let's just touch on the actual Top Gear test track. The actual story just got me thinking it'd be quite cool to do some internal competition within the club between Gabbiadini, Destro, Bonaperti and Lamella. Try out some Top Gear, try out the actual Forza 4, do some test track, basically just do a lap and we have a leaderboard and see who wins. And if you guys like that, perhaps we can expand on it and then take it into skill games on FIFA 13 and in preparation for FIFA 14. Perhaps we can build upon it. If you guys don't like this idea, I completely understand. Just post in the comments section below if you want to give this a test pilot. We'll give it a test pilot. If it works out, if people absolutely love it and it catches on, we will do it. If people don't absolutely love it and it doesn't catch on, we won't do it. It is that simple. It's all down to you guys. This career mode, as you know, it's our freaking career mode. It's not just about the person who makes it, uploads it. It's about us. We're a team together, hence Jaffa Cake Army. And as you'll see on the back page, we're going on to the back page now. As you'll see, quite clearly, we're on the back page. Some of the stories have been adapted and they're hashtag Jaffa Cake Army. That's because a lot of you guys have been posting very similar things. And instead of just picking out one person, I've sort of integrated certain bits of the stories, put them all together and put the reporter as hashtag Jaffa Cake Army. Let me know if you like that or if you just want to keep it to Pacific people. If you do, I can adopt that. That's not a problem at all. But I just thought it might, might make people feel better that a lot of their stories being included in these stories. Anyway, let's get a crack on. Adrian to go. It appears Locke has fallen out with Adrian over players playing position and Locke is now willing to move Adrian to Munich as long as he gets Jack Wilshere in return. Reporter Jaffa Cake Army not happy. Jack Butland has been saying he doesn't want to stay at the club if he doesn't get any games. He feels he has been harshly dealt with. People always make mistakes, but I am one of the best goalkeepers in the world. I have been badly treated and I will consider a move. A reporter Beholden Coot 5. I'm so happy to be back home. Kevin Nolan admits return was his dream. It has been a long time coming, stated an overjoyed Locke. To bring back a legend to the club and to be able to add him to the coaching staff is top draw. Kevin Nolan firmly thought his dream to help Locke from a coaching role was gone when he moved to Brazil. But Nolan stated from day one, the boss rang me to advise me I would be coming back in a management role at the Hammers. Nolan went on to say that Locke wanted Nolan to learn the styles of football played in Brazil. Nolan also confirmed that the club legend Mark Noble will be his number 2 for the youth and reserve team. Reporter Jaffa Cake Army. You guys are fantastic. As I say, let me know in the comments below how you feel about the Daily Jaffa, how it's going, if you like the idea of the internal competition, and we will now get back to the career mode. We are back and it's time to do some business. As you can see, I've been away, powering up the laptop and getting straight into the transfer section. And yes, Jack Wilshere is a player I really, really, really want to bring to the club. As you know, I have fallen out with Adrian. I've got to say, Adrian's a very, very young lad. He's 23 years old. He's a very talented player. But he doesn't like playing out on the right-hand side. He wants to play the cam, and at the end of the day, the only player who is going to be playing in that position is Filippo Bonaperti. It's basically a clash of ideas. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to adapt the team to play a 4-2-2-2. I don't like playing with two cams. I like playing with a right midfield, a left midfield, and I love just having a cam playing off two strikers. The way it works is the way it works. So we are going to be making, hopefully, some good business with Bayern Munich. It all depends if Mr. Boomsteiger, who at this moment in time is not really top of our friends list, will basically allow us to do so. And as you can see from the email, he is. Oh yes, that's a bargain. As you know, Jack Wilshere was actually valued at £25 million. £25 million. I think that's a fantastic deal. What we've done there is a fantastic deal. We've got off the books a player who doesn't want to be at the club because he's not happy with the position he's playing in. I can accept that and I will take it on board and I will move on. I've now brought in a fantastic player to put in the centre of the park, and he's an English player, which is even better from our point of view. As you can see, I am still pursuing Nathan Redmond. I'm even going to chuck in Tevez just to get Tevez' wage bill off the club. Plus £2 million. That's a hell of a bargain deal for Cardiff. Hopefully they'll come back and accept it. You never know. And as you know, Fabio Figueiredo does want to leave the club. But I'm not going to let him leave the club on the cheap. The lad's 21 years old. He's got such fantastic potential He's probably gutted that we bought in Stasic, probably had some hope that he might get a game, but, you know, he's made his feelings quite clear, and if he does want to leave the club, I want at least 13 million quid. You know, I'm willing to do negotiations with Newcastle, but I do want a decent amount of money for him, and as you can see, Jack Wilshere says yes, £110,000 a week. That is absolutely fantastic. We have just bought in a world-class English player to West Ham United, which is absolutely fantastic. As you saw, Cardiff wants 7.8 million plus Tevez. They're taking the George Michael, and on that, they can sod off. Absolutely disgraceful. Newcastle come back, give us a counter-offer. I go back with 12 million. Newcastle come in for our boy Gabbiadini, 26 years old. Fantastic lad. He's such a great lad. He really is. He is a laugh a minute. So good in the changing rooms. Really keeps the boys bubbling. You know, Gabbiadini, Destro and Filippo Bonaperti together is just an absolute nightmare at times. They're absolutely brilliant. I put a counter offer in for 37 million. I know Newcastle aren't going to come back and say, yeah, we'll pay 37 million for him. But I just want them to know he's untouchable. Untouchable. And as you can see, 7.8 million. 7.8 million plus Tevez. I'm sorry, but the lad's worth 8.5. Tevez is worth like 5.5 million. That is a ridiculous deal. I'll go to 4 million, which is making it roughly like 9 odd million. And again, they still want their 7.8. It's not going to happen by any stretch of the imagination. Newcastle come back with 10.5 million. And you know what? It's 1.5 million over what he's worth. Let's just get rid of him. He doesn't want to be at the club, and I don't particularly want people who don't want to be at West Ham United at the club. It is that simple. We've done it before. We've moved players out who don't want to be at the club. We've done it with Robbie Brady. You know what he'd done for the kids in hospital at Christmas. You know, that's that. I don't want to pull on your heartstrings, but come on, boys. You know what I mean? That's not the sort of ilk of player we want at West Ham United. That is not what we're about. We're a community club. We're for the fans. We're for the fans. And that's not the sort of player we want at a club. So I'm glad Figueroa's gone. I wish him all the best. Hopefully he will do very badly against us, but you never know. And as you can see, Jack Wilshere is making his debut in the FA Cup in a game against Liverpool. Hopefully we'll start with a fantastic game. Hopefully he will deliver, because I think he'll be sensational in the centre of the park with Pogba and also interchanging with Eduardo. We just got an absolutely... I haven't used the word yet. Come on, guys. You know it's coming. You know it's coming, but you just don't know when. We've got the most biblical of midfields going. And look at Butland. He really has refound his form. A double save there. Not a biblical double save, but a fantastic double save. And Liverpool started off like a house on fire, going for the juggler. A great shot by John Joe Shelvey. Fantastic shot. Beat Butland, but just wide of the post for them. But Song was causing us problems all day long. Carroll into Shelvey again. Filippo getting back. He's expecting Butland to come out. Unfortunately, Butland doesn't come out. You're watching the replay. Filippo getting in there, done a fantastic job of getting back. I'll take my hat off to him, but defensively sometimes Filippo is a little bit naive. And as you'll watch on the replay, he gets back, gets in front of John Joe Shelvey, and he just pushes him off the ball. But he thinks Butland's going to come out. As you can see, he gets in front. Look, he's thinking Butland's going to come out. Butland stays on his line, and that is just a horrific goal to concede. But Filippo Bonaperti up the other end, making the difference. Knocks the ball into Gabbiadini. Oh, dispossessed. The ball comes to Pogba. Pogba with the shot. Great deflection there. Great little tackle there from the Liverpool lad, but the ball comes out to John. He takes the corner. Gabbiadini with the powerful header into the top corner after 30 minutes to give him 12 goals in all competitions. What a first season he's having at West Ham United. 12 goals in all competitions so far. 32 between Gabbiadini and our boy, our legend, our talisman, Filippo Bonaperti. Ball out to the right hand side with Downey making ground up. But look at Pogba. Look at the strength of the lad. He is unbelievable. So cultured. Knocks the ball back to Butland. Butland out to Callas, who's playing right back. Can't get into the centre back position now. Knocks it into Wilshere, and the referee blows the full time. No, it's the half-time whistle, John, you complete noob. The half-time whistle. The question is, what will the final score be? Because yes, I'm leaving it on a cliffhanger. Catch you later, guys.